Alright, so just want to go over how I usually do my little comics. Where's my pens? Here real quick. Gotta sit you guys down for a second. There we go. See? So let's just check the date, because this is just the book I've been using to test drawings. Sunday, August. So, I mean... I want to say 17? Yeah. Day 55. So now I can sit you guys down again for a second, put the cap back on the marker, grab the pen that I actually do my drawings with, so all I do is put that there. We got this little book, which I'm actually trying to do like comics in. You know, you kind of got Cody, Riley, Ellie, and me in one car on our way to a camping trip. Then over here you got Jake, Bree, Josh, and Dan. We got Jake, Josh, Bree, and you guys all know Dan. Come on. And we got Cody, Riley, Ellie, and like I said, me. So that's a comic where I'm actually trying to make a mini story. Over here, I'm just going to show you guys how I usually do those drawings. So you guys know it's not AI slop. I can't stand AI slop when it comes to drawing. So typically I would do like a circle. Like this is just how I draw Dan. So I give him a little ear, kind of just curve that up. This is a kind of crappy drawing because I have to hold the camera. Kind of like that in a way. So it kind of looks like he's got that blend in there. Let's just give him a little derpy face. Like that. That ear is too big. I don't like it. But that's okay. Do it kind of like that. Go tuck it into the shirt. And this is how I do all my drawings, by the way. I know it's not the best drawing, but and there you got like a mini drawing of Dan, kinda. Give him his little fucking necklace. Yeah. Let's just put a line right there for right now. Then what I would do is I would take IBS Paint, an app you can get on the Google Play Store, and then Video Cook or Video Glitch, whatever they're calling themselves. It's a basic video app. Also on the Google Play Store. Both are free to use, but both also have a subscription thing that you can pay for if you really are up to it. I don't pay it because why would I when I could use it for free for what I need it for? So then, like, if you want to draw, like, I don't know, like, I can't draw females for crap. Like, that's just a given. Like, if I try to draw a girl, it'll be like, just say we do this. And you kind of got, kind of got that curve down a little bit. Big old button nose. 1, 2. This is just how I normally draw female characters, which sucks. It's not the best. So I'm just going to draw Ellie for an example. Sometimes I wouldn't color these in, but just because this is a quick sketch, I just want to show you guys how I do it. Just do it like that. Got the jeans. Then kind of curve the hair down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And boom. So you got Dan and Ellie for my examples there. So next what I would do is I would go through IBS Paint, which I'm going to do in just a second. And I would color it piece by piece. Like, for example, let's say we're going to start with the color blue because, you know, Dan's pants, Ellie's pants, this piece of Dan's hair, his necklace, that's all blue. Then we've got, you know, the green part of his shirt. Then this stays white. Ellie's shirt's red, and then all that's left is color of the skin, which all that I do in IBS Paint and save it as a separate image, which you guys will see in just a second. Get to that, because after that, then I just put the clips together in VideoCook, or the images I put together in VideoCook, put in some background music using the editing, and that's how I make my comics. It's very, very simple. So I'll be right back once they're colored piece by piece. I'll just, since I don't have a screen recorder to record my screen without, you know, having to worry about data collection or paying some bullshit subscription to actually use everything, I'm just going to do like a couple pictures piece by piece on how I've colored it. Like I said, we're going to start with blue, then go to green, then white, then red, and then you guys can see it from there. Alright, so here's what it looks like when you color it blue. This is the shade of blue we use. I'm going to show you guys each shade of each color that I used for this. Except for like white, because obviously that's the easiest one to get to. There is going to be a spot where, you know, you might not get the fill-in result that you want when you use the bucket option in IBS Paint. But I'm going to go over that in just a minute. But we got blue, then we've got this shade of green for Dan's shirt, then we got brown for his hair, then we got red for Ellie's shirt, then we're going to do this for the skin color, then we're going to use this for coloring in the extra sections that are supposed to be like darker, like kind of like a black color. But here's where you want to pay attention, because if you look right here, you can see that where there's a little gap here. So when you try to fill it in, it's gonna mess up the whole thing, because it will take the color not only from in the area you want, but it will also add that color everywhere around it, because it tries to fill in the gaps. But if there's an opening, it will spread that gap to other places you don't want. So you just go back to the pen and then draw a line right through it to fix the problem. That's really all there is to it. And then there are times where I'll have a background already drawn. You just fill that in the same way. Pick a color, hit bucket on it. But then there's the scenarios like this where there is no background, so what do? to keep the image interesting. I'll just draw an outline, very basic, and then I will pick two colors that kind of go against each other a little bit, or go well, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it, but you just pick two colors that you like that don't match what the characters are wearing. One color goes around the characters, the other one goes around the outside. And this is what it should look like when you're done. But yeah, that's how I do my comics for YouTube. Then I just put them into the video editing app that I showed you guys. And that's literally it. Hope you guys enjoyed.